You never look at me that way. You never made me feel desire. I'm never walk away from this scenario, but I cannot take it. I just can't.
And I can't continue to take her serious if she's gonna keep having these dramatic meltdowns.
You play, Gino. You wanted this. You got it.
Oh.
Jasmine freaks out after seeing footage of Gino enjoying the strip club during his bachelor party. And some surprising information about Gino is revealed.
I don't think we knew that.
What the?
Plus, we have some cast members who have gone through major physical transformations. And no, it is not our usuals. Let's get into it. Hey 90 Day Fans fam, it's Malicia. Cast members showed up to the tell-all showing off their new looks.
How much you weigh? 101 pounds to be exact.
That is a lot. I had to go back and look at a picture of her from before to see it. And yeah, I guess she did. Go girl.
Hello, hello.
Oh, hello.
Devin, who was married to Nick, yeah, remember them? She reveals her weight loss, and I hope her husband calling her Piggy didn't have anything to do with it.
Devin, was your weight loss influenced by Nick calling you this name that means fat?
I'm assuming it did, but we'll hear her response next week.
Oh my God! See-through! So beautiful!
Jasmine is in her auntie phase. Also, speaking of physical transformations, Citra and Sam are expecting a baby girl. Sam exclusively tells ET, "I've always thought about having a boy and was convinced we were pregnant with a son, only to be delighted by the news of our daughter. I'm so ready to be a girl dad." All right, Sam, you gotta step it up, brother. Congrats.
I have a lot to say.
Why?
Because I spoke with Igor last night.
Apparently, Nikki and Igor, aka Justin, got back together after he broke up with her through a text message. But last night, hours before the tell-all, he calls to tell her this.
He called me and asked me to be just close friends. He said that he's not trans attracted.
He's not trans attracted.
No.
I think it's a little too late for him to say that.
I think that is the first thing I've ever agreed with Rob on. Fast forward, the cast goes to take their seats on set. And this is how Justin greets Nicole.
Bird.
He called her a bird. And then he got specific.
You know, she reminds me the Phoenix.
Why, Justin?
The dress. Interesting.
Oh.
Y'all, I Googled a picture of a phoenix and he's not lying. Her dress is shaped like the bird, but the way he said,
Interesting.
and this
Bird.
comes off as if he's making fun of her. You don't have to say everything you think, Igor. Let me call you by your government name. As a matter of fact, she is a phoenix and she's about to rise from you. You are the ashes. Nikki, free yourself. For real this time. That used to be my jam. The chorus of that song is everything. Fast forward, the cast was asked,
Who would you have a kid with in the entire 90-day universe besides your current girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, or wife?
it's giving, this is a 90-day tell-all. Of course we're gonna get messy. But does the mission have to be so obvious? Who else was shocked by that question? It was apparently a question from a viewer of the show, by the way. Nikki grabs the bait and picks Jasmine, and Jasmine picks her too.
I get attracted to women as well as men, you know? And I don't know, I have always have a crush on Nikki.
Ooh.
Hypothetically, if I was Nikki's partner, like, you know, I would her.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot to say, especially sitting next to your man.
I said that it was a problem in her relationship, so I can tell you I would you, baby.
I'll watch. I'll watch.
There you go.
My man.
Seemingly, it's all in good fun. Seemingly. Jasmine and Nikki are friends.
Nikki and I being online friends for so long, and finally we could meet each other in person.
Next, Sam tries it.
Okay, if it's just a brief hookup.
I'd be fine with any of the ladies in this room.
If you don't shut up.
With your pregnant wife sitting next to you. Really? Sophie says,
I would say my girl crush from the show is probably Yara.
which was more cute than alarming. We all love Yara. I'm a straight woman and I love Yara. But here comes Justin with an answer that is probably honest, but still, he didn't need to say it.
I choose the Jasmine, but only to prove how are the Russian guys. Good in this.
Jasmine seems taken aback by that.
I pass.
Now you can live with that.
What makes his answer so uncomfortable is that, as I mentioned earlier, apparently Nikki and Jasmine consider themselves friends. They're even making plastic surgery plans together. I've never heard of that, but they're doing it.
We're gonna be butt implant sisters. We're gonna
Yeah, we're
both
gonna
go
get
together
married.
and get bigger implants.
I'm not sure if Justin is aware of Nikki and Jasmine's friendship, but I'm sure that made Nikki's heart drop. He basically said he wants to sleep with her bestie in the context of 90 Day. It's either Nikki is on to something when she says this about Justin,
Please don't ask him anything. He has no brain cells up there.
or he's intentionally trying to hurt her, or he's still trying to get this threesome.
You need more intimacy, and this is why I give to you my dream about threesome.
And he feels like Jasmine just gave him the alley-oop. Either way, he needs to work on holding his tongue, in my opinion. All right, speaking of the queen of the tell-all,
Well, it's been, I mean, it's a little bit of a roller coaster, but overall it's been really good.
Gino and Jasmine give an update on married life, and then things take a turn for the worst when they start to play never-before-seen footage of Gino at the strip club for his bachelor party. Keep in mind, this is a bachelor party Gino didn't tell Jasmine about. She had to find out from his sister. And then he came clean about it. He says his reason for not saying anything is that Jasmine was headed to America in a day, she had embassy stuff going on, and she was leaving her family. But we all know the real reason, and it's simple. He was scared, and we are about to see exactly why. Rob. Meanwhile, Jasmine's about to have a torrential downpour of tears.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Okay. Yeah, baby.
In my opinion, Gino's behavior could have been worse. At the same time, I can also see how for someone who has shared that she has body insecurities, this can be hurtful. Jasmine revealed earlier in the episode that she doesn't feel like her butt is big enough for Gino's liking.
I like bigger.
And he agreed. Fast forward to now, she has to watch another woman twerk in his face while he giggles away. Gino was also smiling as the footage played, and I'm hoping it's because he feels awkward and he's trying to relieve some emotional tension.
Just got it. I don't want to say a joke. Please take it up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Looks like a fun night, Gino. Yeah, it was. I mean, it's a bachelor party. It's like a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I get that we all have our personal triggers, and I believe that it is our partner's responsibility to be mindful of those triggers. At the same time, I also believe that it's our partner's responsibility to treat us the way they want to be treated. Jasmine just sat here and said she would sleep with Nikki, and she spent wedding dress money that Gino gave her on a Brazilian butt lift. She went under the knife, risked her life without telling her fiancé. And to make matters worse, her ex-boyfriend helped pay for the surgery. She kept that information from Gino until she really didn't have a choice, all out of fear of his reaction. I mean, to the both of them. Just be honest from the beginning, even if it's scary. That's how you build trust. And if you're that scared about saying something, maybe you shouldn't be doing what you're doing.
Hi, Daisy. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
I couldn't believe it when they had one of the dancers from the strip club join the tell-all. Knowing Jasmine, I guess the producer said, oh, if we're gonna show this footage, we need to have some backup for Gino.
He was very awkward.
Daisy shares that Gino seemed to be uninterested in being there and just wanted to be around his family and have a good time.
Yes, I didn't sit there. I wasn't in the VIP room getting dances by girls.
Those
or anything
women
like
were
that.
half naked, and you were hugging her with her chest. I would have never gotten married to you. I have seen this before the wedding.
But you know, when Jasmine starts going, she goes.
You were hugging them, you know. You never look at me that way. You never made me feel desire. You never compliment me that way.
Right, Daisy. Welcome to 90 Day Girl.
Well, if you stop saying hurtful things to me, maybe it would be different.
I'm not gonna stay here. I never walk away from the scenario, but I cannot take it.
I can't take her serious. I hate to downplay her feelings, but because her reactions are so extreme, it's hard not to. I even started to wonder if she made that little pit stop really because her feet hurt.
I never walk away from the scenario, but I cannot take it. I just can't. You play, Gino. You wanted this. You got it.
It's a bachelor party, and I have the right to have fun at a bachelor party, at my bachelor party.
Naked.
And next week, some new information comes out about Gino that puts Jasmine's reaction into context. It doesn't make it fully make sense, but it helps.
He was topless and he was hugging her and smelling her. He never hug me that way.
It affects Jasmine greatly. Maybe because my ex worked at a club.
Oh, your ex worked at a strip club?
Correct.
Okay. I don't think we knew that.
What the?
Gino in this puppy dog face, yeah, he has some layers to him. He continues to surprise me. This show will teach you to not let someone's appearance fool you. All right, 90 Day Fans fam, thanks for hanging with me. Make sure you stick with ET because we are covering it all. I will see you next time.